Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me on my collaborative partnership that's focused on a journey to diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, also known as DEIB. So, to start, the organizational issue that we were looking to solve for this collaborative partnership was really focused on four different aspects. One, to bridge the generational gap between employees. Two, to bridge the identity gap between employees. Three, to solve for the geographical differences for employees across the organization. And four, to really ensure that we were mindful of the various perspectives within the organization that created barriers and precluded employees from engaging and working together in a collaborative way to solve some of their daily and more strategic issues. The ultimate goal for this stakeholder partnership was creating one organization where differences are valued and respected, eliminating the you versus them perspective or the us versus them perspective, ensuring that there is a collaborative environment, and ensuring that everyone feels comfortable bringing their entire selves to work. There were several primary, key, and general stakeholders in this partnership to inclusion and belonging. And so when we look at the definition for key stakeholders and primary stakeholders and then general stakeholders, I thought it would be important to add the definition by which I was partnering with this organization to understand. So a key stakeholder, which in this situation was the CEO, the CHRO, so the Chief Executive Officer is CEO. The CHRO is the Chief Human Resources Officer, their board of directors, and other C-suite members. So that could be the Chief Financial Officer, the Chief Operating Officer. All of these individuals are key stakeholders. And the key stakeholders are really important because they have the influence over the project. They ultimately determine the success or failure of the project, and ensuring that they remain engaged throughout this collaborative partnership was key. For primary stakeholders, these individuals were the diversity council leaders because we did create a diversity council, senior leaders in the organization, which are usually vice president, director, assistant directors within the organization. And this group of individuals, the primary stakeholders, are responsible for setting the direction of the project. So who, what, when, how, and why are really important for this group of individuals. So they are not only setting strategy, but they're also doing some of the work. These individuals are also directly impacted by the project decisions, some of the project actions, and they are the driving coalition over the life of the project. Last but not least, we have the general stakeholders. So this is the entire employee population, in addition to customers, which may be current or prospective customers, as well as their diversity suppliers or any suppliers or vendors that partner with this firm. And so the general stakeholders are critically important as well because these are the individuals that are going to be indirectly or directly impacted by the efforts of this project. There were many organizational events and activities that supported this organization's evolution, this particular collaborative partnership. One was the DEIB council members partnering together to create the DEIB vision statement, the mission statement, and the values. They were also responsible for creating the governance for how this council was going to be oversaw to ensure that there was alignment with strategic priorities. Team meetings, personal stories, and training were also instrumentally important as part of this journey. And last but not least, we leveraged a leadership summit to introduce the idea of this evolution, which again was focused on diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. There was a significant impact to this work. The aspiration was that every person, again, brings their entire selves to work. But the other part is that there no longer were barriers that would impact groups not wanting to work together based on differences of opinion or perspectives. The barriers will start to dissolve because we no longer allow the geographical difference to impact how we work together or if we're willing to work together. And so it is through the lens of this collaborative partnership that we seek to impact the organization and really create a more transformational environment where they see more results in the work that they're doing. They solve problems in a different way, and everyone feels connected and as if, excuse me, they have a voice in this organization. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to having follow-up discussions regarding this collaborative partnership. Bye-bye.